everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Interstellar Modeler. As I mentioned in my previous video, the next project on my bench is the Battlestar Galactica Viper from Moebius Models. This is a fairly new kit. It differs from the one that had been out for many years from Monogram, and then it was re-released again because this kit is completely retooled. It is detailed and has many other features that the original kit did not have. And overall, basically, it's just more accurate. So I'd like to go over a few preliminary things here before I get the project started, just to kind of show you what I plan to do. I thought I would take a few minutes just to show you the kit that was available for quite some time. This essentially is the Monogram kit. This was re-released a number of years ago, but there were a few added features that were included in this kit that differs this from the Monogram kit. One of the things that was added, or that was included in the kit, was a new decal sheet. It provided decals not only for the top of the model but also the underside as well. And they provided different engines assemblies here. The engines are a bit more accurate here, and when you look from the rear here, even these were not included in the original kit. And of course they added the cockpit, which is really nice because the original kit was simply just a solid, well, not solid, it was a piece of plastic here that was not clear. You would just basically apply either decals or you would paint the windows black. And that would, you know, somewhat resemble the Vipers that we're seeing as they flew through space. But adding the pilot certainly gives the model kit a bit more detail, and so I thought that was a really nice touch. Interestingly enough here, I just thought I'd show you the front of the model here. You see this little hole here. I'm not sure how many of you know this, but the original Monogram kit actually had a little missile that would fire out the front. It was powered by a little rubber band that was hooked to a switch. You put this plastic missile and you press the button and the missile would fire out. But no doubt for safety reasons they discontinued that, but of course the hole remained. So if you ever wondered why there was a hole there, that's the reason why. So let me just give you a brief peek into what's included in the model kit. What we have here is the fuselage here, and you can tell just right off the bat that the model is much more detailed. You can see the nice deep lines here that represent the panels, so that's going to be great to work with, especially if you apply a wash. You can see the detailing on the wings here all look much more prominent. The laser turrets, you can tell right off the bat here that these look way different than what was included in this kit here. So definitely more screen accurate. Cockpit as well looks good, and yeah, as you just go through the kit here, you can see there's just a lot of attention to detail that they've paid towards this model kit to make it more screen accurate. So it's looking good. Okay, and then I purchased the Paragraphics Photo Etch kit. So let me just briefly show you that. What's included here in this brass plate is the sections for the cockpit, and other sections for the engines, and the cockpit instruments. So it's looking pretty good there. And also included is this sheet here, which I thought were decals at first, but they're not. They're basically these designs that are printed on this very light plastic here that is going to be fitted into these sections here. So when you light it, you'll be able to see these panels light up as well. Okay, so let me spend a second to go over what I plan to do about lighting. Now, I know there is a lighting kit available for this model, but you'll probably spend close to about 40 bucks for that lighting kit. I thought I would try to save a few dollars here and go back to a source I've used before, and that's modeltrainssoftware.com. I utilize them for my Forbidden Planet saucer, so I thought I would go back to them. And so for the cockpit, I plan to use a couple of LEDs, installing them around here to illuminate the instrument panel. And then for the engines, what I plan to try is something a little different, is to use flickering LEDs. I saw an example of this on YouTube that another person had installed in their Viper, and I thought it looked pretty cool. The only issue is these might not be bright enough, so I may end up resorting to just regular LEDs for that, so we'll see how that goes. And just an example of some of the things they sell at the website. This is a battery holder switch. It holds a 2032 size battery, and you can see it's already hooked up to a switch. So with these sorts of things, you just basically just twist the wires together and you're good to go. There's no soldering involved, so that's what I like best about this. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm going to begin work on the cockpit. I am going to be on vacation next week, so there might be a little lag time before I can catch up with you guys. I will definitely post this video and then post some more when I get back, and just keep you apprised of my progress as I go along, as usual. Alright, so thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next video.